Especially the kids were very impressed on this animal experience. Both sides with enough interaction in petting and feeding the animals. It could have been nicer to have a local guide who talks about the sanctuaries, the idea of opening them in the everyday life. It was amazing. I didn't expect it to be so beautiful and interesting. I especially enjoyed feeding and petting the elephants. I would like to say a special thank you to our guide, Madan. He answered all our questions and told us everything about the country. We were very lucky with our guide named Mani. Despite our poor English, he tried to present the information in an interesting way. On the way we stopped at a palm oil factory, very interesting. Mani also took photos of us with pleasure. He picked us up and brought us right to the hotel door. Very comfortable driving. During the trip he told us many facts about the people of Malaysia and the culture. We visited an elephant sanctuary, an Aboriginal settlement and Deerland Park. I recommend this excursion and the guide named Mani. Thank you. We booked this experience in the last minute, but it was the best decision what we ever made during our Malaysia trip. Tiru, our guide, was super knowledgeable, very polite, and there was no question unanswered. It turned out that we were the only 2 participants on that Sunday, so we hit the jackpot and had all the time with Tiru. The sanctuary is an amazing place for all the wounded and adopted elephants. They all looked really happy and well fed. Talking about food, we are strictly plant-based. Tiru took care of that too. The meal was really delicious, and we even stopped on the way back to get some local fruits, vegan cakes and the famous Chinese coffee. We can't be thankful enough to our tour guide for being so caring, attentive, and explaining us everything whatever we wanted to know. Mahalo Tiru. Aloha from Hawaii, Maui, hibiscus emoji. Very smooth experience from the pickup at the hotel. Driver was early, drove well and gave us breaks along the journey. Our group was escorted by a knowledgeable guide at the sanctuary, and it's definitely worth the upgrade to get the guide. The deer park afterwards was alright, a nice relief from the sun but a little on the small side. If you've been to other petting zoos around Malaysia, it's nothing special. It was my first time to interact with wild animals. Grimacing face emoji, black check mark emoji, elephant black check mark emoji, deer black check mark emoji. Snake Manny was our tour guide. He was very helpful and very knowledgeable about his craft. He also took our group photo. Thank you Klook for this experience, smiley face emoji. Very fun and hassle-free, also met our expectations. Robert, our tour guide, is very accommodating and hospitable. He communicated the day before to confirm the trip, picked us and dropped us off at our accommodation, and just really made the trip very smooth and fun. We're also able to avoid the heavy traffic because of his great navigation. The trip to Elephant Sanctuary is very fun. We're able to enjoy to the fullest since we don't need to think about our transportation, plus our guide is very helpful. The elephants were amazing. Being with them up close and personal was a very humbling experience. It was our first time to see elephants and my kids were just so happy and in awe. Same goes to me, hand over mouth emoji. This tour is very highly recommended. Kudos to the people manning the park for taking good care of the elephants. It really is their sanctuary. This time, I chose a private trip with 2 colleagues. I received a reminder and confirmation from the driver the day before departure. During the journey, I also explained the story of the elephant park carefully, and arranged for ticket purchases and meals. It's a pity that there is no activity to bathe the elephants yet, but we have chosen a careful guided tour and close-up feeding of the elephants at a higher price. The guides in the park are very responsible in explaining and taking us to feed and pet the elephants, which is great experience. If the budget permits, it is super recommended to feed the elephants at your own expense. A must place to see the elephants and deers. We could feed the elephants and also the deers. We saw a few snake also. A must visit place with kids. The tour was great. It went according to the itinerary. We get to see and feed the elephant as well as the deer at the Deerland. But I wish there was something extra that we could pay for the tour, as the tour ended too early than expected.